Alright, so it's been like 4 months or so since I played this shit. Don't know what's up with that. I don't know, I guess I've been like, too scared of making video recordings. Like, oh, what if what I say is not funny enough? Because every now and again I care about that shit. But I'm just nostalgic for talking while playing video games, so, you know, we're gonna do it anyway. I remember exactly where we were. You know, I've only played this game like 3 times, but Legend's in my blood. I know what's going on. We're going to Manda Island. We're gonna get to see some rom-com action with Tron Bonne. It's gonna be great. But before we actually do any of that, actually, I'll show you later. Well, hold on. I'm alluding to it by fiddling with the controls. Clearly, there's something afoot in the options menu that I want to talk to you about. But it can wait till we go to Manda Island, because I want to hear, like, I'm sick of the Flutter music. I want to hear it. I want to hear anything else. If you hover on the map for long enough, it tells you where to go. And if you hold square, it moves faster. Like, you know, this really gives me some Kingdom Hearts 2 gummy ship world map vibes. Although I guess just a shit ton of games have this. I think this is an area we go to. For a second, I was like, ooh, is Catalog's Island visible, but we can't go there? You know, I always love that kind of shit in games. Like, you know, Banjo-Kazooie or Banjo-Tooie. You can see, like, the layer from the first game in the second game, but you can't really interact with it. Like, this weird feeling of longing. Like, you're playing the sequel, but it's like, dude, I wanna go to where I used to be able to go to. Legends 2 probably doesn't do anything like that, you know, I'm pretty sure we go there at some point. The island on the bottom right. No space of this carefully drawn map they made for us is gonna go to waste. Alright, any quirky dialogue about Manda Island? Oh yeah, Pokeday Village has the funny the quiz with 100 questions with the sexy ladies. The difficulty is abstracted through their hotness. Like, the child, no one's going to be attracted to a child if you're reasonable. They have the easiest questions. Then you got like some reasonable looking kind of older than a child woman. You know, you get some harder questions. Sexy babe with her tits out, the hardest questions. Penis joke. I already know this. Tell me it's not cool looking. Yeah. Okay. I guess it's going to be pretty rare we get interesting data dialogue. You know, I'm just thinking back to Legends 1, how that game ended with, you know, the data dialogue being weirdly self-aware out of nowhere. You know, you didn't see that the whole game. It was surprising. Anyway, check this shit out. There's a secret controller option for analog users only. If I set my controller to digital, it disappears. There's no animation for it disappearing. It's just, what happens if I have it selected and then it just redacts to A? Oh no, it redacts to the previous one you had. And if you set it to analog, it just weirdly automatically makes it. Huh, there's like this weird memory variable saving thing going on. Like when I set my controller to analog mode, the memory of what my controller setting was is like different from like the memory of like what my controller setting was when I was in digital mode. Interesting, you know, decision. You know, it doesn't actually mean anything. It's just quirky variable shit. Anyway, so check this shit out. We've got jump on the shoulder buttons, like attack on the shoulder buttons. That sounds interesting. I've got to take a drink. Yeah, like this is what I'm talking about. Like, I'm always bitching about like Devil May Cry games and shit. Like they put a lot of important actions on the face buttons, even though like with the twin stick setup of a lot of games, like your fingers are on those sticks, and it's kind of awkward to, you know, try and utilize other fingers to interact with the face buttons while you're fiddling with the sticks. A lot of claw grip is resulted of that. But it seems Legends 2 has an idea on how to resolve that by just putting all the important shit on the shoulder buttons, where, you know, like my thumbs are busy with the sticks, and I can still fight with everything else. I can't seem to move the camera right or left. Problematic. I'm gonna need that. Hold on. Alright, there we fucking go. You know, I'm really thankful, like, OBS just has a pausing feature, so I can get my bearings. Anyway, yeah, let's get the controller back in action. I don't think Legends 1 had 2 separate pause screens. I think it was just the... Yeah, I know it was just the one. I'm the Legends master. If you hit select in Legends, cute low poly distance away for those guys, by the way. If you hit select in Legends, it would like zoom in, but in this game, select is menu and start is pause. Kind of redundant. There's two, like, you could say that this pause menu has the ability of like quitting the game by hitting select there, but in Legends 1 you would go to the menu and hit select and the option would show up anyway. So you know, I'm just saying I don't think we needed these two menus here. There's already a pause thing. Yeah, Legends developers, fucking I hope Legends 3 wasn't gonna have any of these ideas. Yeah, if you beat us, we'll just come back for more. What is this? Oh yeah, I gotta figure out these new controls, man. Like, L2's jump. That's lock on. Okay, yeah, we're gonna figure this out, like, in fire, because we got a boss battle coming up. She's hiding in the village. Yeah, mandatory Miss Tron battle. Or everything's mandatory in this game. You know, moot point saying that. Yeah, about the village. Is there anything else I can look at? Are those optional ruins over there? Let's check it out. I feel like Legends 1 didn't have as blatant a draw distance thing. I guess, like, the environments were more claustrophobic or smaller. Like, they never really had to do that. Or if they did, like, I didn't notice it as much. Like, you know, I'm seeing it right there with that guy, though. Oh look, it's the music for the third dungeon in Legends 1. I'm getting Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild vibes, or, you know, just copying and pasting vibes. We seem to be running through the same textured ruins as the first ruins we went through. In the snow level, I know Legends 1 had, like, I guess redundant visuals with the Catalog's Winding Ruins. But, like, we're on, like, a different island, and there's, like, whatever, I guess, you know, maybe that's the trade-off of having more content. It'll have to look the same. I'm just a little bitter, because, you know, in Legends 1, there was the nice justification for everything looking the same. We were on the same island, the same ancient ruin structures, you know, it kind of made sense. They would all look the same. You know, disregarding the main dungeons. Like, the Winding Ruins all look the same, but the main dungeons, they all looked unique from each other. Yeah, rolling with the shoulder buttons doesn't feel too bad either. Oh, wow, he's got fire. I think if he actually hits you with the fire, like, you're on fire. Because, you know, this game has fucking status effects. And you can stop now. I want to pick you up. There we go. Yeah, the lifter, we are still getting value out of the lifter. We are done getting value out of the lifter. There's no enemy for me to throw this guy into. Throwing at walls and such doesn't seem to do damage, so you need to throw guys into other guys to actually do damage. Yeah, invigorating gameplay, yeah, you know. Alright, what's interactive button? Okay, circle's still the interact button. Okay, yeah, let's get value out of the lifter again. I'm really trying to use more of my fingers these days with, like, using the controller, because I feel like so often I always default to just using my thumb and index finger. You know, a guitarist would laugh at me with such how limited I am in my finger skills. So, trying to use one finger on the back shoulder button and using another one on the closer one. We're trying to get all the value. I've got until the end of my life to master my fingers, where the experience starts now. The fucking Zenny in this game, they go away, like, really fast. It's kind of intimidating. Maybe it's to try and incentivize me to use that fucking vacuum item. Kind of nicely that, you know, I have it set to, like, the funky analog controls right now, where turn is strictly on the stick and the shoulder buttons no longer turn. But, like, I guess just in case you can't let it go, some of the face buttons still do what they used to. Like, X is still jump, square is still fire, even though those actions are on the other buttons too. So it's nice, we've got multiple options within this control scheme. I'm liking this. I'm not really paying attention to how I'm maneuvering in this place. Is there like a map? You know, in Legends 1, when you were in the dungeons specifically. I think the select button wouldn't zoom in anymore. It would auto open the map. I have to go within a menu to do that. Oh god, the fucking Aqua Blaster. What's it do on these guys? Wow, nothing. Great. They might as well have just removed it from the game after I fucking... after the intro. You know, it was funny for the... It's, you know, the whole fire extinguishing bit was like a funny intro, but it has no utility beyond that, so... they could have got rid of it. That's like the same enemy type as like the Furus from Legends 1. Oh, yeah, see, I'm on fire. Can you stop, drop, and roll? Nope. Legends 1. Legends 2 is not inspiring. Oh, yeah, heals special damage. That's right, I bought that with money. I wish you could just stop, drop, and roll and get rid of it, because, you know, that's what they say. You get rid of fire in the real world, right? But, they want to get value out of that special medicine canteen. What's the fucking lifter button? R1, okay. Yeah, the range is a little much, but I guess the payoff is just to totally disable the enemies, so I guess it's a worthy risk. They're gonna be fucking worms coming from the ceiling or something. I think this is for the rinky-dink bowling ball item. I remember a decent number of the special weapons in this game, because, like, I forget if it was in the Legends dev room, or just for the fun of it. It was maybe for some, like, 100,000 strong shit. I think for, you know, if you don't know, when Legends 3 got canned, oh, a Mimic. Haven't seen those guys in a while. Yeah, when Legends 3 got canned, you know, people couldn't let it go. Rightfully so. And, you know, people really only show their might when horrible things happen. So I guess not enough people cared about Legends 3 when it was a hypothetical, you know, when they had the dev room and they were actually seemingly gonna make the game. But when it got canceled, it just blew up. Like, suddenly people were like, oh my god, Legends, oh, whoa, whoa, what the fuck? You know, I'm not making fun of people. That's just like, they did kind of advertise Legends 3 poorly, probably. You know, it was just on this random Capcom website and fucking pretty niche thing anyway. Like, a distant sequel to these 20-year-old games on, like, a different console entirely. So, awesome. We need to come back here for the drill. Truly the sequel to Legends. Yeah, so, you know, the whole thing for Legends 3, it was pretty much doomed to start. Doomed from the start. But anyway, yeah, during the 100,000 strong thing, it was like this Facebook group, and they had events every now and again. One of the events was like, make up your own Legends weapon, and if it's cool enough, I forget what the prize was. I think it was like a figure or something. I don't know, I remember wanting that figure though, or whatever the prize was, so I tried entering that contest. And, you know, I was looking up a lot of Legends weapons as a result, and they're all kind of just in my head now. There's this weird thing where you spawn a bowling ball, there's the Z-Saber, the shitty homing missiles. You know, I guess I don't actually remember all of the weapons, because I'm drawing a blank on the ones in Legends 2 now. I only really remember a lot of the ones in 1. I guess because I play that game to shit anyway. I remember the weapon I made for the contest was like this rail cannon where you would turn on a sniper scope and be able to shoot guys from a distance, like a sniper rifle. Probably unnecessary in a game like Legends where combat encounters are pretty simple, but you know, I was a kid coming up with ideas for video games, you know, give me a break. Oh, the drill's gotta be in this game. Oh shit, wow. Yeah, these are like the Furus from Legends 1. I wonder if you can dodge roll through them and kill them instantly. Yep. They don't drop any money, though. They learned. I think if you did that with Legends 1 Furus, the little red guys that floated around, they would drop money. I'm being punished for playing so brainless. Here's some innovation. The holes in Legends 1, they were flat. But these ones, they have dimension. We're really learning... They're really advancing the texture game in Legends. I sound like I'm joking, but you know, yeah, this is a good-looking game. You know, the facial expressions and stuff. Like, it's genuinely impressive stuff. Like, you play Metal Gear 1, or fucking Ocarina of Time, or some other contemporary games, they don't look as good as the Mega Man Legends video games. So they were really pushing the envelope here. People look back on Legends and they're like, shit. History. Another fake? No. I really don't like this music selection for where I am right now. It was a lot more relaxing to just have like the soft ambience of the Catalog's ruins for the more generic areas of the game, because there was no drama to them. You were just fucking digging in holes. It wasn't like a boss. It wasn't like a level or anything. Like, this music makes me think this place is gonna be bigger than it is, and there's gonna be like something relevant happening here, or like some kind of boss fight. But I really doubt there's gonna be a boss encounter. If there is, it's probably gonna be like the red guy we fought back at the beginning of the game. These hallways with the chest at the end of them are kind of getting old. Nice flavor text, by the way. Like, maybe roll can make sense of it. Like, holy shit. I keep defaulting to using square as the fire button. I gotta adheed my words and use my other fingers, like I was trying to say. I want to do. Look at this place. I love the frogs, dude. Like, they don't look as, like, they're pretty not scary. What do I mean by that? I guess a lot of Reaver bots are either weird looking or fucking, I don't know, I guess these guys don't look strictly cute. I'm thinking about some Kingdom Hearts shit, whereas like the game, they made more and more Kingdom Hearts games, the designs for the Heartless got more and more not weird, but kind of cute, because I guess they used up all their good weird ideas in the first game. I'm wondering if a similar fate will happen to the Reaver bots. But I'm pretty sure like all the old favorites are still here, like Shirakurasu's and, you know, those deadly motherfuckers. Can't wait to have those guys like lunge through my torso. Kill me instantly, because I guess I'm gonna try and not upgrade my health again. I think this place is... Oh wow, that's awful. That's awful. This lead... I don't have to come back here later. This is just an imaginary shortcut. Okay, that's pretty bad. You're gonna get a 2 out of 5 on Backlogged Now, Mega Man Legends. How could you do that to me? Literally pointless. If you don't know, you know, in Legends 1, there were a lot of walls. Not a lot of walls, it was a single-digit number. There were some walls that you could drill with the drill item that you got at, like, the end of the game. And, you know, you'd see those walls, like, in the early game. And it would be like, oh shit, I wonder what's behind them. It would be actual new content. You'd destroy the walls when you came back, and there'd be, like, new shit. Like, items you couldn't access before and stuff like that. This is basic shit. That's just a shortcut. This is the beginning of the game. I don't need that. I'm losing faith in this dungeon design. I want out of here. There are no choices to be made in this combat encounter. I'm not gonna walk through this thing. Oh man, maybe I should have just fought Tron Bonne and like started the game off with a highlight. This isn't even like bad content. It's just like unremarkable. But you know, I'm getting older. I ain't got time for unremarkable. I'm not that old. Seriously. There's a part 2 to this shit? Let me out of here! What? What now? Is it gonna be a boss? Is it gonna be like the red guy we fought back in the snow level? It is! Maybe he'll have a new move. Not even the cool, like, it doesn't even look as cool as the first encounter with this guy. Like, that room had, like, pillars and shit. And, like, the room was brighter. Dominated more by the color white and a kind of silver. This looks the same as everywhere else. You know, in this dungeon, anyway. Oh yeah, the butt. You shoot him in the butt, and, you know, it's a stun. Like, you know, great. At least you can interrupt his attacks. Like, that's kind of deep, I guess, right? He doesn't just get super armor upon triggering his attacks. I have some control over the pace of this. It's better than other encounters, I guess. You know, hypothetical encounters that could be worse than this. I couldn't immediately tell you a less interesting boss encounter, but here we go. Oh, cool. Get ready. They're gonna play the shitty sound effect again for getting a refractor in this game. Why does it play two sound effects? It does the da-da-da-da and the generic item get sound effect, which is much higher quality. I don't get it. I guess the elevator was here for dramatic purposes. Like, oh dude, you see an elevator, you think some serious shit's gonna happen. They needed a dramatic prelude to the boss fights. But in actuality, you know, that was... you know, I don't think it was exciting enough to warrant the whole... me having to go to a new floor thing. I sound pretty bitter at this, but yeah, I'm making fun. Again, this is just like unremarkable whatever side content. This is, you know, Legends 1 handled that with a bit better tact. All of the side options, like, this is detracting from the main storyline right now. Like, in Legends 1, when you're about to fight Teasel, there were some side ruins you could check out before the fight. But they were, like, pretty short. Like, you wouldn't be able to, like, you'd walk in there and you couldn't do everything because you need, like, the drill or something. I don't know, you'd hit a dead end at some point. But, so you couldn't explore the whole place, but you could get, like, one cool weapon, and then you'd get out of there. And then you'd get back to the main shit, where you were about to fight a cool boss fight. I feel like I've been in here too long. And, like... Is this the exit? Let me leave. Okay, so that was, that's my mood right now, the frowny face. Oh, it's just so much fun kicking these fuckers. Oh, that's annoying. They react if I just walk into them. So me kicking it, you know, it wouldn't have mattered. Whatever. The kick has even less value. All right, let's go watch the rom-com shit. There was a little of that in Legends 1, but I think this game really hams it up.
You've got the electronic jammer set up, right?
Yes, Miss Tron.
This is pretty funny if I recall.
Voice synthesizer is all set. Okay, begin Mega Man Special Plan 3.
Special Plan 3.
Think it will work?
Maybe it will. Maybe it won't.
It's weird hearing these guys call me Mega Man, because you know in Legends 1 they didn't know his fucking name till the end of the game.
Alright then, let's have some fun with Mega Man!
Yo, me putting Legends 2 in my PS2 before I know the game sucks. Legends 2 doesn't suck, I'm just kidding. Yeah, there's that familiar theme.
Long time no see, Mega Man. I had a feeling I might run into you here.
You're looking as good as ever. As good as you can, considering how that good-for-nothing blonde...
Get ready, Mega Man's gonna talk.
What you mean? When I ran into Miss Blondie, she told me all sorts of things. Like how she's glad she doesn't have to go out on digs with you. Do you think that's fair?
Can you believe
she
this?
Gets to relax while you run around getting shot at.
Getting shot at?
Strange. Well,
Wait, there's more. Haven't you ever noticed that she's keeping some of the money you give her for weapons development for herself? She's skimming off the top, and you don't even realize it.
What? Skimming?
She makes you all sorts of equipment and weapons, right?
This is a pretty good joke.
That
Shit was expensive in Legends 1.
aren't you?
This is funny.
Showing off how much money she saved by stealing from you.
Ro would never say those
Yeah,
kinds
she
of things.
never. Ridiculous. That's a good face. They love giving good facial expressions to Tron. If you play the Japanese demo, it's full of a bunch of good ones. Oh, that's another good one. What a cutie. I love women.
I was hoping you wouldn't find out about that, Mega Man.
What? Roll?
Yeah, this is her master plan.
To try to hide it now that Tron's told you. Don't worry about me. You don't need to come back. You can team up with Tron.
Team up with Tron.
What? I don't want him either. Well, maybe. If he gets on his hands and knees and begs.
Oh, she needs that from him. It's not enough that he just joins him.
If I have him? Me? No, not at all.
I love the fucking the way evil roll talks.
Just wait till I get through with him.
And she still fights us. Oh shit, what's the lock-on button? Okay, here we go. Alright, let's see how dynamic the circle strafing is in this one. Because, you know, Legends 1, every fight was circle strafing, but it was dynamic enough so that it was, like, interesting the whole damn game. Or, you know, the short duration the game existed anyway. And I believe Legends 2 goes out of its way to just have a shit ton of encounters that try to trip you up for just blindly circle strafing. Oh fuck, I didn't save. Oh my god. We're gonna fucking cheat in save state because I don't want to run through that dungeon again. Okay, so if... Oh shit. Putting the game on my other monitor. Yeah, so if we die, we're just gonna like load, right? Alright. Hope you understand. This is serious. Yeah. Roll would never say such ridiculous things. You know, that's the bit for this fight. She never talked during gameplay anyway, so it's not like... Yeah, you know, this is just for the bit. I don't think that the player would ever actually be fooled by any of this. It's obviously a joke. Don't bother coming home. That's horrible. This is going too far, Tron. Like, that's not cool. We have to utilize short hops in this. This is nuts. This is kind of the equivalent of the the city hall defense sequence, or you know the city defense in general, because like as you can see, the buildings are getting shit on right now, or they're already shit on. There used to be buildings, presumably there was people living in them. Or no. I'm sure this is like the abandoned building district or something. Or everyone's already gone. Don't worry about it. This thing has a lot of fucking health. Or maybe I'm just weak. I didn't buy any power-ups after all. If this thing does some new attack, I'm screwed. Oh, cool. You can blow up their arms. Wow. Oh, okay, roll. That's pretty cool. Like the guy we fought back on Forbidden Island, one of that guy's body parts blew up, I think, but it happened like during the fight anyway. I think I'm deliberately shooting those things, and it's dealing additional damage, but it can't do the ground pound anymore. What I'm saying is, it's cool and interactive. You know, simple, but additional decision making. Like, oh, I notice that I can deal damage to the arms, therefore I will attack the arms, and it will benefit me, the player. It's smart. Let's use the trick. This is fucking scary, dude. I mean, it's not scary. I set up a save state, but like, I would never want to do that dungeon again. It wasn't even that bad. It's that classic video game shit where you think it's just awful, like replaying the content. You'd never want to. It would only take like 2 seconds. We gotta perfect this shit now. So much for what? Did you give up on the roll thing? That's cute. They're not just gonna spam it the whole fight. Yeah, like this is very deliberate. Like, the game is like shooting me with an attack that is like, I'm running to the left right now, and the following gunshot attack could usually only be dodged if I started running the other way. Like, I've gotta be mindful of my circle strafing. Yeah, if there were any buildings left, this attack deliberately goes out of its way to destroy all of them, so you have to interact with the donating process. No more shockwave, though. Oh, I don't like this one. I don't like short hopping. It doesn't feel right. Ooh. Channeling some No More Heroes energy there. Like I suddenly just can't deal damage anymore. Let's see if we can bait it back to the center. I don't like not being able to run around in circles. Shit. Whoa! L2 is jump. Whoa! Alright. Is this deliberate? It's like not, like, it's hanging out in corners where I can't as comfortably run around it in a circle. Now what? Ooh. Not Kino. Alright, give me a minute. Yo, watch me finally get this. I haven't played for like 10 minutes. I want to go eat food. I might die, actually. My focus might be waning. I'm really liking this boss fight, though. I remember really digging the one on Forbidden Island, too, actually, despite its simplicity. This feels like a nice jump up in complexity. I only have one weapon, which is kind of lame. I feel like if I came in here with another, it would have made it even better. Because, you know, in Legends 1, the first big fight with, like, the Felding Knot, you've got at least the landmines at that point. I think you only could have the landmines at that point. You can't make anything else. Oh shit, I'm dead. Oh, no. Oh, this attack is nuts, dude. The required short hopping, insanity. They're getting value out of the jump button in ways Legends 1 never dared. They're doing it again. I'm just gonna save state one more time into this. No, let's get it. Let's dodge it. I'm dead. It's fucking scary, dude. It's a scary attack. Those bullets are spewing around in ways like I didn't have to think that hard playing Legends 1, man. I'm not thinking that hard here either, but you know, it's a nice shake-up. I'm dead. You just like die, or I've got like an edge. Okay. It's over. Oh, and she's gonna explode like the same damn way she did in Legends 1. Yeah, comedically. Yeah.
Mega Man!
Huh? Roll? Is that you?
Finally!
That voice.
I don't know what happened.
I guess I might as well
The
just
transmission
accept it.
suddenly got cut off. Huh?
He just sounded
What
so
is it,
much
Mega
cooler
Man?
in the first game.
Nothing, Roll. I knew you'd never
Like
say
join up
things
with
like
pirates?
that.
I don't think
Say
so.
things like what?
I get
Are
chills.
you okay, Mega Man? You didn't get hit in the head or anything, did you? Guess what's for dinner, Mega Man?
Oh, this
What's
is
your favorite?
this is great.
Pizza.
Pizza. Pizza's Mega Man's favorite. Can you believe that? What a normal man.
I even managed to find some pepperoni.
Can't have pizza without pepperoni.
Can pepperoni pizza? What normal fucking Joes?
It was a good idea, but it looks like their faith in each other can't be broken.
I love the way that guy sounds.
Look at him. Talking with her like they don't have a care in the world.
You're gonna eat pizza without me, motherfucker.
You little... You...
I'm sure if she just asked Mega Man out on a date or something, man, I don't know, that'd be better off than trying to kill him.
Nothing.
I guess that's just their relationship, though. It'd be too awkward to just go further than what we're used to, you know, the pirate thing, rivals and shit. Oh, young anime love. Oh, I like this look he has here. I think it cuts. Yeah, yeah, I like that. Like, you think he's thinking, like, I wonder what she's thinking, you know? Anyway, we saved the city. Nice music. Yeah, it's nice and refreshing. It's not quite a victory fanfare, but it feels a lot more pleasant after listening to, like, you know, the battle theme on repeat there. It's good. I feel like this whole intro to the island was actually really great. The only thing I'm not into is, you know, the placement of this ruin over here. Not even the placement. I think it's a good idea. Like, if you're having trouble with the boss, maybe you can get some extra gear in here. I feel like it could have been shorter, though, you know? I feel like it wasn't interesting enough to sustain the length it had. So, yeah, you know, it was like a less than 10-minute area, and I'm just being really picky about the pacing of the game. I guess I've got such high standards, you know? Fucking Legends 1, dude. Data looks kind of fucked up from a distance. I don't like that. You got anything to say about romance? Yeah, give some tips. Yeah, this is not useful. Hey, yo, does the control... Yo, I mean, it makes sense, right? Like, it would be stupid if it didn't, but, you know, it's cute. Someone had to account for this. You know, depending on your control scheme, he says a different button combination does the action. You know, obviously, right? You'd hate it if it didn't do that, though. Tell me about the Buster Gun, though. I want lore about the Buster Gun. That's not anything new. Let's actually confirm my thoughts, though, because I got, like, everything in that shitty, awful, disgusting first side ruin we went through. I'm hoping that with the stuff I got, Roll can make something, because if she can't, this is going to be embarrassing. Okay, I don't like that transition, and I don't like how she's just holding a wrench now. I get that she's about to make things, but this feels pretty cheesy. I don't like that... It just looks cheesy, okay? Like, the development room in Legends 1 was just a red recolor of the support car, but it was a cool camera angle, and it had the nice music of the support car. I don't feel like I'm in a different world here. I feel like I'm still in the Flutter, and it's too relaxing for the weapons of mass destruction we're about to build. I have to pick what I want to build? You can't just do it all for me? Holy shit. You can make the jet skates as early as the beginning of the game. That is... Fucking Legends 1 never acted like that. You got that shit, like, end game. Crazy. Yo, the machine gun arm. Yo. The homing... Game's over, guys. Sorry, pack it in. Yeah, homing missile. Not good. We don't like that one. Yeah, I'll go off about the homing. I'll show it off at some point, but it's just so uninteresting. A weapon. You shoot it, and it homes at... It just homes in and attacks without fail what you were locked onto. You know? A lot like your Buster. So you've got a Buster, and then a side weapon that acts just like your Buster. It's just very redundant, and it's... redundant. I kind of slurred the word there, but it's just not interesting. It's not very interesting a weapon, and... all the footage for Legends, you see people use this thing because it's just so nice and reliable. We're not going to use that. Let's try the quirky, weird shit, like the machine gun arm. 3,000 bucks, that's cheaper than some of the weapons. Some of the Buster parts. This is cheap, Roll. What is... Okay, that's not cheap anymore. Okay, this is like some car insurance shit, right? Like, they try to get me in with the early adopter, like... The first fee I pay is cheaper than the later ones? That's like that's an additional 0. That's not anything. It's a little more. It's always vague. What do you mean by special? And of course, yeah, you can only equip one weapon at a time. I remember in my hypothetical dream state of thinking Legends 3 would happen. I was like, oh, they should make it so you can equip 3 weapons at once. Like, why not just all of them? I don't know, I guess that'd be too busy. Like, if you had, like, Legends is a little more complicated than your classic Mega Man game. Maybe going to the menu and shuffling through these kind of weird gimmick weapons like the bowling ball thing. You're gonna see the bowling ball thing. I keep talking about the bowling ball weapon in Legends 2. There's this weirdo freak-ass bowling ball bomb shoe thing that you get, and it's like, you're gonna see it. Maybe it would have been too weird, and that's why they're really into this idea of only letting you have one at a time. But I feel like 3 would have been nice, you know, if we're going against that idea of just letting me do all of them at once. Anyway, let's equip the jet skates, because the jet skates are fucking gnarly in this game, because there's like hills and shit. Not in the dungeons, though. There's only hills, like, on the overworld, which wait, can I? Oh, this isn't very good. I can't use the jet skates and turn the camera at the same time with the control scheme I've got. That's a shame. Because, you know, my thumb is holding the circle button right now, and camera control isn't on the shoulder buttons anymore. You know, when you've got the setup where circle, with the standard Legends control scheme, where when circle is dash, or the jet skis, R1 and L1 turn the camera. But with the stick setup, I've got to use claw grip, and I'm using this control scheme with the stick as like the focus to like avoid having to claw grip. It's almost like they made the game. I don't know. I don't know. I guess they just didn't account for this. Me playing with this specific control scheme, trying to use the jet skates. Because otherwise, everything works out hunky-dory with this control scheme. Like, I have everything I want on the shoulder buttons, like jumping and special weapons and lock-on. You can't win them all. I think that's enough video for now. Someone's asking me to go play Overwatch, motherfucker. I still play Overwatch, like 10 years after that game came out. Spend more hours playing that than I do thinking about Mega Man Legends at this point, probably, in my life. Anyway, maybe I'll play more of this game now. Like, you know, it's literally been like 4 months since I recorded, and now that we're maybe back into the swing of things, so we can keep going. Because that was like a really good boss fight, you know, like, you know, maybe the only thing wrong with Legends 2 is like the pacing and the more generic setup, but you know, if the combat encounters are like better in every way than the ones in Legends 1, like that's cool. Maybe that's a good enough trade-off, you know? We'll find out.